Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Dejana, and in today's video I'm going to draw my May bullet journal setup. I'm super excited for May. It reminds me of not just spring, but like amusement parks and roller coasters, because that's always what happens in May in my hometown and in the whole of Sweden. So I'm definitely drawing my childhood fantasy this month. So I'm of course starting with the cover spread, and on the left side I'm writing out a quote. I wanted to have a quote that had the word May in it, and even though I have transitioned into making everything in Swedish now in my bullet journal, sometimes I write quotes and stuff in English because they just sound better in English. So I wrote, "May I always be a child at heart." Not only because it has the word May in it, but also because I think it fits this theme with the roller coasters and stuff. I knew I wanted to have a really colorful theme, but I wanted to be cohesive, so I chose different blues and greens. I think it's roller coasty and amusement parky enough, but still beautiful together. So now I'm just doodling a roller coaster on the right side, and I'm writing May in a little banner and some doodles. Not just the roller coasters, but also like candies and stuff, and you will see different amusement park doodles throughout this theme. Then for the monthly calendar, I'm doodling, as I said, a bunch of stuff that you like associate with amusement parks, like ice cream and cotton candy and tickets. So those are the doodles around the monthly calendar, and then for the monthly calendar itself, I chose a neutral beige color for the background for the little squares for each day. I'm also using this beige color when I need to fill something out but don't want it to be a color like some of the blues and greens, so it stands out without being too much. And in the bottom left corner, as usual, I'm just writing out my YouTube and Instagram growth tracker. Damn, my English is on point today. And the squares are 5 dot grid spaces wide and 6 dot grid spaces high to be able to fit them all in a spread, but I had to make the last little square divided in 2 because, annoyingly enough, May has one single day on the last week, so yeah, I just combined them in one square at the end. Then I'm just using the colors for the theme to fill everything out and make it colorful. So I always write out what colors and what pens I'm using in the info box below. Then for the mood tracker, I had to do a roller coaster of some sort, but it's hard to find a roller coaster that you can have like 31 sections in. So I ended up on doing a Ferris wheel, or Paris wheel. In Sweden it's called a Paris, like the city wheel, but I think it's called a Ferris wheel. Oh, I'm gonna look so stupid probably when I look this up afterwards, but you know what I mean. The big wheel that you can sit in and it goes around and you can see the whole city you're in. So I'm just making the wheel with the little seating sections or the wagons, and then I'm making like a star in the middle because I couldn't fit 31 little sections around in the circle. So did I say square before? I meant circle. Anyway, so I made a star in the middle just as a decoration on the wheel, and I'm writing out the rest of the days. And then of course I'm going to fill all the little wagons and the star section in with the color that corresponds with my mood. For the habit tracker side, I'm doing my regular monthly little calendars 6 times because I have 6 habits that I track. But the only difference is I made them like tickets, so I'm just writing all the numbers of the days out, and then around it I made it like a little ticket so it looks kind of amusement park-esque, and I'm going to fill it in different colors, the borders, just so it gets a little bit more colorful and fun. For the weekly spreads, I actually jumped around a lot. I don't know why I didn't have a logical way of doing these spreads, because I always have, but this time I didn't. So I started with a doodle or a decoration, and it's this little horse roller coaster. It was so fun to draw, but I definitely had to sketch it out first. I mean, I do with everything, but especially for something like this. And then I have 1 week per page, and I've done this layout before and I really like it because it fills out the pages so nicely without looking too crowded. It just looks and fits perfectly. So in the bottom left corner and the top right corner, I have the overview of the weeks, or actually the whole month, but then I easily see what week it is, because in Sweden we count everything during the year in weeks, like when do you have vacation, week 26 to 28 and stuff like that. So weeks are really important in Sweden, so that's why I like having them written out on every page so I know where I am or what time it is. But the boxes for each day here are 8 dot grid spaces wide and 11 dot grid spaces high to be able to fit a whole week on one spread. And then you have 2 little sections where you can doodle or write a quote or something like that, or the week as I have done. So one doodle was the horse and the other doodle is a little container with popcorn. And I'm not filling out the squares on these pages as I did for the monthly calendar. I'm just using the same beige color and drawing the border around each day. And for the rest of the weeks, I'm doing the exact same layout with 8 by 11 dot grid spaces for the days, and then some doodles. I wanted to have different doodles just to be able to fit as much as possible of my childhood dreams. So on this spread, I'm having a bunch of balloons and another roller coaster. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like the swings that go round and round. I loved that roller coaster when I was little. I was actually debating if I should use red in this theme also, because red is really like associated with both circuses and roller coasters and stuff, but I ended up not using it, only for a little cherry on the ice cream, because I didn't want it to look too crazy with the colors and I wanted it to be cohesive as I always do. So I ended up just using 3 different shades of blues and greens, or bluey greens, and then the beige as an accent color. But let me know what you would have done. Which colors would you choose? I ended up choosing these ones and I really like the colors. I'm just thinking if it's missing the red, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. But here is the final flip through of my May bullet journal setup with the roller coasters and the amusement park theme. I really hope you like it and enjoyed this video. It was fun to be able to be more creative with the doodles and make different ones that inspired me, because usually it's like the same type of doodle, like the same flower or something over and over again. So it was fun to do something different. And now I can't wait to jump into May, not only for the weather, but also to be able to use this layout. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!